Hello, Leo. I'm Tamara, and I'm going to do your reading for the first 2 weeks of November 2017. This is a general reading. This reading is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For this reading, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I'm going to draw a couple of additional cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck by Kim Krans. I'm sorry, I can't see it. Okay. I'll just shuffle a little bit longer. And while I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all my viewers, to all my subscribers, for all your likes, all your comments, all your bookings, private bookings. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video in description box. All right, let's go ahead. That's your near future, present, and recent past. And the first card we have is the Hangman, Five of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. Really nice. And Two of Wands. Nine of Swords. The Death card. Ten of Pentacles. And Knight of Swords. The Devil. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Five of Swords. Okay, let's see what we have for you, dear Leo. Well, Leo is the fire sign, very passionate, very sort of very emotional, I would say. So for you, we have the first card, which is there for you, is the Hangman. Is the card of, can you see it? Yes. The message behind this card is for you to look at the situation, whatever situation was for you, dear Leo. The message there for you is to look at it from a completely different point of view. If you see this person, he hangs from the branch of the tree. He is there voluntarily. He hasn't been put there by some sort of forces. He is over there. There is like a halo around his head. He's thinking. He's looking at everything from upside down. And when we look at things from completely different perspective, we see things differently. And that's what the message behind. Try to adopt slightly more alternative view to your normal sort of way of thinking, to your pattern of thoughts. Try to sort of to be a little bit more alternative. This card is also sometimes talks about sacrifices. Sometimes we have to sacrifice something which is dear to us in order to receive something, in order to move on, in order to sort of make some sort of progress in our life or in our situation. And the card next to it is the five of wands. Five of wands is, maybe that's what you need to sacrifice or look at the situation. It's a card of bickering. It's a card of competition. It's a card of sometimes competition at work. Maybe there is people who are trying to compete with you, you try to be better. It's a bickering, as I said, because you're a fiery sun. There's a lot of fiery energy there. It goes backwards and forwards. It's nothing really serious. It's not a really serious fight. It's just, but not very pleasant situation. And as I said, the message for you over here is just to look at this, look at everything from completely different angle, and maybe you will stop bickering. Because the card next to you is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a fantastic card. Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, turning in your favor. So you are on the top of this wheel at the moment, dear Leo. You have been, we all been, we've all gone through all the circles of this wheel. Some of them are nice, some of them not. It's not very pleasant to be on the bottom of this wheel when the whole life is, whole universe is literally on your back, goes through your body and your mind. But you are now in a very advantageous position. You're on the top of this wheel. So if you stop this bickering, dear Leo, and look at everything from completely different point of view, you are actually in a very good position. And start planning. Start planning for the future. Start planning for something, because start planning for, your business. Start planning for your work, start planning for your future relationship if you're not in a relationship at the moment. Because Two of Wands talks about planning, organizing, thinking about something. And because after two, we got Three of Wands. Three of Wands when we're already receiving the results of our hard work. So two is actually a period when we're preparation for this sort of business to take off, or whatever it is, maybe relationship, business, I don't know, at work, project, whatever it is, because wands are very creative energy. It could be a project at work, your personal project, it could be your personal business, and you're in a process of preparation. You're standing there, the whole world is, if you see the globe is in his hands, whole world is in your hands. You can do whatever you want. You've got two ways to go, this way and this way, but both ways are successful. So start planning, start preparing, because after two there is Three of Wands. Three of Wands is the actually getting the result of that hard work. And in the present, you're warring. I don't know what you're warring about. Nine of Swords, because you've got Wheel of Fortune here. Well, you're warring, you're crying. It's a card of sleepless nights. It's all in your head. So the head is completely screwed up. So you worry, anxiety. Swords is all about our mental activity. It's all about our pattern of our thoughts. Mental capacity, about our conscious, subconscious, the way we think, the way we process the information. And it's all in our head. Maybe you just need to sort of see a specialist or maybe someone who can help you to sort of overcome this anxiety, overcome those, negative thoughts, because you are going through the phase of transformation. It worries you, but it shouldn't be, because the phase of it's coming out of the death period, of the death period of your life, and transforming, getting a second life. It's like, similar to the card of judgment. When you've been given a second chance in life, the transformation card, you're coming out of the completely new beginning, completely new start for you, and very financially successful. You left everything behind. So all this period of war anxiety is behind. You're on a white horse. You're starting something completely new. You're transforming. And you're coming to the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the card of total financial abundance. You're very comfortable. You're very financially very secure. And if you see, it's a family there. There's an old person there. So all your family around you, all, everyone who is dear to you, who is significant for you, they're all around you. And, you've got all the money you need. The question is, will it bring you happiness or not? But you've got the financial abundance over here. And the Spirit's message for you is go forward. Just do it. Just do it. The Knight of Swords is fast moving. Whatever is on your mind, whatever in your head, the message there, I don't want even to add anything else. It's so clear. Just go for it. Dear Leo. If you're thinking about this new beginning, new start, if you're thinking about this maybe new financial project or something, just go for it. Whatever is on your mind at the moment, dear Leo, just go for it. And in near future, we have got the card of devil. And the devil card quite often comes to the Leo because you're a very passionate sign. And it talks about addiction and addiction to maybe alcohol, drugs, sex, or unhealthy relationship. And, but those two people who are standing there next to this devil, there's a chains on them, but chains are loose. It's very easy to drop those chains and move away from this devil. We all have a willpower, so it's up to you. It's up to it's up to your willpower to drop all those chains and move on with your life, because you've got fantastic life, fantastic perspective in your on your life. You've got a death card, which is a new beginning. You've got the money. You've got the wheel of fortune, which is turning, and you've got actually possibility of starting some new, planning something new in your life. But this devil holds you. This devil, whatever it is, you're addicted, whatever is the negativity, dark side in you, is holding you down, and you feel all destituted. You feel like you've got no. 5 is a loss of money. 5 is a loss of maybe that don't get involved with anyone. Maybe Capricorn, dear Leo. Devil is a sign of Capricorn as well. So if there is a Capricorn in your life and you want to get financially involved with this person to do some, business together or do a project or something, be careful, because you are going to invest. You will go for it. You will invest this money. And you might go and lose them. You will lose the money. Not all of them, because it's only 5, but you will be very unhappy. You will be very unhappy. 5 is a loss of money, loss of property, loss of house, sometimes loss of health. Maybe all this worrying you will be doing also affects your health. So if there is a Capricorn in your life, or whatever, maybe you're addicted to gambling and you're very comfortable and you maybe invest this money into the gambling, then you might lose a lot of money. It's a card of loss for you, dear Leo. Next card over there is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone who is quite calculative. It's the lady who is, he's got clarity, she's got clarity, sorry. She's got clarity, she's very calculative. She uses that sword to cut through all which is not, with all the bullshit. She doesn't need all that. She just sort of, she's got the clarity. She goes to her aim. She knows what she wants. Quite cold person sometimes. It's a sign of air. It could be Libra. Always forget them. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person. Just watch out for this person. She might actually either bring you clarity with this, she might cut through all this bullshit you're going through and help you to get through a situation, or it's someone, it's Queen of Swords sometimes represents solicitor or a counselor, and I told you maybe you do need to see someone who can help you to, to get the clarity, and that could be a specialist, counselor, psychologist, sometimes solicitor, lawyer, someone you need who can get the clarity, bring you the clarity, either, in your head or in your finances or in your matters, whatever it is. And the last spirit's message for you is 5 of Swords as well. As I said, 5s is all about either lots of 5s we have there. You are sort of in a crossroads, and because after 5 there's a 6. 6 is a balance. So you're fighting for this to come to that balance, to this number 6. But at the moment you're in this transitional period. The Swords has got 2 meaning. It's either could be you are defeated or you're victorious. But the battle was the same like here. It's more like a bickering, nothing serious really. It's not like a big fight. But even if you are victorious here, if you got a victory, the victory sometimes is sour victory, because it could be someone, maybe a friend of mine, yours, with whom you invested money probably, and it's now sort of you had problems, you had a fight, and you are victorious. Maybe you got what you wanted from him, but you lost a friend, you lost some close relationship or someone, and even though you're victorious, but it hurts at the same time. So it's not very sort of positive card. So see if you are in a sort of process of arguing with someone. I don't think it, even if you will win this argument, because swords is all about our thoughts, as I said before. It could be just arguing. It might not bring you satisfaction. Let's see what additional messages we have for you, dear Leo. Interesting reading. Lots happening for you. We'll come back and for a second half of November, see what's the development with your situation, or contact me and book a private reading so we can elaborate and see what's going on with you, for the private readings. I can sort of elaborate more about every situation, every card. And the first card for you, we got Five of Swords again, which is just to reinforce the same message over there, which I said, when two cards from different decks are appearing in a reading, it tells me that the message is very strong, and they just reinforce each other. And we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles. It's, as I said here, you're obviously planning some sort of business project, something at the very early stages, which is probably here when you started planning, when you started organizing something, but it is something to do with the money. And it's, as I said, it's just very, very early stages of this project. But be careful with the money. Don't invest them, because you're going to lose them. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, be very careful. He's a devil. Ah, that's a fantastic. And you are victorious. So what was all this about? This card is seven. It's a Seven of Wands. It's you standing there, protecting everything, protecting what is yours. If you're losing something, you protect. You're a warrior. It's a warrior card. You like that fire standing there, and all the other Wands is around you. You're protecting what is yours. You're protecting yourself. Either it's relationship, either it's your house, either it's your whatever money, whatever it is. You are going to stand there and protect everything. And you are in an advantage position, because you are burning there. No one can touch you. You're in an advantage position. You're slightly elevated, like in a Rider-Waite Tarot deck. You're slightly on an elevated position where your enemies, they can't touch you, and you are in a good position to protect everything. And on this positive note, I would like to finish for you, dear Leo. Very interesting reading. And as I said, if you're interested in a private reading, please contact me and we can elaborate on your situation. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Love readings are also being published for November. So if you're interested in your love readings, please watch my website. And thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye, Leo.